Hello, everyone. Welcome into episode 52 of the Mustache Ride podcast. Today's Snapple fact, number 170, is in 1878, the first telephone book ever issued contained only 50 names. Huh? How about that?
When was it issued?
1878.
Jesus. That was so long ago.
Yeah, man. We were pretty smart back then. Figured out phones.
I wasn't
And then
smart back then. I didn't exist.
No.
No.
I always think about like if I were to go back in time with the knowledge I have now, oh, I would be like a wizard to those people. Nah, dude, not me. I might be able to kill a couple bugs better than them, but not me.
I would walk around and they'd be like, "All right, time to go milk the cow," and I'd be like, "Not I,
Ew,
sir.
ew, no,
I'm
I don't want
not.
to touch that.
I'm not touching those cow titties. Get away from me, dude."
I'd want to go back to the first guy that decided like, oh, baby cow likes the milk. Maybe it's not so bad.
Do you
And he
think
like squirts a little in his mouth
do you
straight
think
out
he
the
did
udder.
that? You think he did a little suckle before?
I think before squeezing and like
That dude
milking
was a
it,
sick freak. Sick
I think he put
freak.
his lips on one of
Oh
them.
my god, yeah. The
He
first
like nuzzled up right next to the calf and was like, "Let me try."
sick freak, dude. That's how milk was invented, and people still drink that today. Imagine.
Yeah, and it's good. It tastes good.
I don't drink milk.
You don't drink milk?
Nope.
You have milk in your cooking though.
My wife is lactose intolerant, so I don't cook with it, and I
Oh,
don't drink it.
fair enough.
We
Your
got
wife is an evolved being.
we have the almond milk.
Ooh,
You ever milk an
almond
almond?
almond milk's tasty. What's your favorite kind of milk? Is it almond milk?
My favorite kind
Like
of milk?
favorite alternative, I guess.
Oh yeah, almond milk is probably my favorite alternative. Oat milk is sort of like too.
Sweet
No, it's like
or oaty? It's oaty.
I don't know, like that. I don't know. You know that like feeling when you like eat or drink something and there's all of a sudden a coating like on the roof of your mouth or something. That's what oat
Yeah.
milk is for me.
Like drinking flat Pepsi.
Or drinking Pepsi
Yeah, probably,
in general.
to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pepsi's gross. 0 out of 10.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we could go on forever, and we will in a minute. But first, I'm one of your co-hosts, Sherman Cool, and this guy right here I've been talking to is the Dirty Tooth. It's the same every episode. It never changes, but I'm never gonna stop introducing us because
It's
we
fair.
might have new viewers every episode one
Yeah.
day,
One day.
and now they'll know who we are. So
Exactly.
thanks for being here. If you're here live or watching later on YouTube, thank you, thank you. We record the show live every other Saturday, twice a month, right here on YouTube and right here on Twitch, depending on where you're watching or where you go to watch your live content. Tonight we have some fun stuff to talk about, but before
Yeah.
we get into anything at all about the stuff that we have to talk about, we have something else to talk about, which is Mustache Ride's video game that we're creating.
Mustache Quest 64, name pending.
Name pending because, well, we'll get into that, but we'll be coming up with a name here in the next couple episodes probably, which is exciting. But as you
Yeah.
know, Mustache Ride is a big deal, but not enough
Super.
people know about it. You know, like there's a big chunk of people, but then the chunk of people should be a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And Tooth and I have decided that the only way to get the word out is by making a Mustache Ride video game.
Mm-hmm.
So we hired the best developers that have ever been created by
Yes.
God,
Yes.
and we gave them money, and they're going
lot
to
of
make
money.
us a video game,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of money, like too much money.
I emptied out all of my piggy bank.
My firstborn child's college fund
Gone.
gone.
I took out a loan. I sold my car, my blood, my left
blood.
foot, all to pay for this video game.
Totally worth it though, because
in the end.
it's going to be amazing, and it's coming along so great so far. So far we have the genre. It's going to be an MMORPG.
Nice.
We're going to be little people inside of a world giant,
That
a
sounds
giant
sick.
person, a titan, if you
Whoa.
will.
Yeah.
The graphics is going to be cel shaded graphics.
Dope.
It's going to be like a top down isometric camera view.
Yeah. Tell me more.
Last episode, We discussed the music that will feature in our game.
Yeah.
On Twitter, the vote kind of came split. It might
It
be
is
different
split.
now, but decision has been made and it's
Yes.
split. And so we've decided, as far as music goes, there's a lot of music in video games.
There is.
And so we decided to mix our two options this time. Diablo Space Banjo vibes. That kind of goes.
That's the intro.
Okay.
That's the intro.
Okay, that might be the theme for one of the characters we're bringing to the table tonight.
It could be.
So we have an MMORPG inside of a world giant with cel-shaded graphics, top-down isometric camera view with Diablo Space Banjo music playing. It's coming along.
I'm listening to it right now. I got the first track sent to me from the developer.
I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear it.
It's so good.
So tonight we want to throw some characters into this world. And we each brought a few to the table. And I haven't seen Tooth's characters and he hasn't seen mine. We haven't discussed it beyond kind of a basic formula for what we want, how we want to do it. So I've been talking a lot. I want to hear what Tooth's first character for our Mustache Ride video game is going to be.
Yeah, you want to know?
Yeah, you guys pay attention. Pick your favorite character of the ones that we're bringing up right now. And maybe we'll shout you out. Shout out the who the favorite was next episode. But yeah.
Okay, let me prepare something really quickly here.
Don't tell me you brought a visual element.
What?
I was gonna do that, but then I was like, we didn't talk about this, so I'm not gonna do it.
I do whatever I want.
Damn it! All right.
First, we'll go with the one that doesn't have a visual element, and that one is gonna be Tooth. You know, I'm in the game. I'm in here.
Okay. I guess you should be.
Yeah. I mean, I'm one of the lead developers on the game. Like, it may only make sense that I'm in here.
Well, creative director, probably.
Executive creative director, but
I'll be assistant to the executive creative director.
Yeah, clearly. My character is voiced by Paul Rudd. I'm not a voice actor. Like, clearly, like you guys listen to me right now. Like, I'm not a voice actor. You know this, but Paul Rudd is an actor. Seems like he could also talk, so voice acting seems something he could do probably.
Paul Rudd's got a good voice.
Yeah.
He's funny, naturally funny.
Naturally funny, just like me. It's like everything's good. The vibes seem good for it.
I like it.
Dip in the budget for that, but we got it anyway. You know, after Ant-Man, I mean, his price just like skyrocketed, right? So,
and it was the obvious inspiration. Like, well, he played Ant-Man, so he can play a tiny person in our game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So my looks pretty much the same, except I'm 6 inches taller, because the video games make believe, and I can be what I want to be, which is 6 inches taller.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna do that. My armor. And the armor in the game is mostly customizable, but one thing that isn't on Tooth's character is the Crocs that are in sport mode all the time.
Sport mode. Can you change them? Like change it from sport mode to
you can change them, but the armor piece is in sport mode. So when you're ready for battle, you have to change into sport mode to up your armor.
Ka-chung, ka-chung. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. My special ability is can multi-class starting at level 1. Big ability. Huge, actually.
Okay.
And that's just based off, I do all sorts of stuff all the time. I'm sort of a jack of all trades in real life, so it only makes sense.
I like it.
That's a special ability.
Yeah.
All right. My next character, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. My next character is Syrah Mistwalker. Okay.
Syrah?
Syrah. S-E-R-A.
Syrah Mistwalker.
Yeah.
Oh, and a visual component. She's cool.
So Syrah Mistwalker is voiced by Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey is, Critical Role.
Yeah.
You know Laura Bailey.
Famous video game voice actor.
Famous video game voice actor. So good. Sierra Mistwalker is somebody that will lead you through certain quests. And so it's like an NPC, if you will, or like a main character, NPC.
Nice.
Um, Passive ability, shadow stepping, which is a sick passive.
Kind of a different way of saying Mistwalker.
Yeah, kind of a different way. I
That's
wanted to
cool
bring
though. I like that.
I wanted to bring the mist into it, right?
Yeah,
And so
heck yeah.
I did in a couple different ways. And so the armor is a shadow shade shroud. And that's what gives her the ability to shadow step all the time, which is pretty sick.
Okay. Kind of like a Harry Potter cloak, like invisible
Hmm.
cloak.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
kind of
That's
sick.
sick.
Her special ability can telepathically speak to any non-hostile creature.
Oh, I like that distinction. Is there a
Yeah,
reason why she can't speak to enemies?
yeah, because the enemies are actively blocking like the
The
vibe or
vibe.
like the whatever
The vibe.
the vibe. You know what I mean? They're
The
blocking
magic vibe.
the
Yeah. We
magic
haven't
vibe. I
discussed
mean,
much in that way, but it'll
no,
all come together.
it'll all come together in the end.
Yeah.
But special ability, I thought that was kind of sick.
That is
And my
cool.
next one is a big baddie, right?
Oh.
And where'd it go? There it is. Dracoth the Forsaken.
Dracoth the Forsaken. So he's a
Yes.
boss,
He's
huh?
a boss, yeah. You're gonna
Okay.
fight this guy.
Is
Kind of
he
sick.
looks big. He looks mountainous.
Yeah, okay. Are you ready? So this guy is voiced by Chris Metzen. So Chris Metzen is he was the senior vice president in story development at Blizzard, but he also
Okay.
voiced Thrall from Hearthstone. I mean, did you play Hearthstone, the
Oh.
card game?
I've played it a couple times,
Okay,
but I don't
okay.
know it like that.
Yeah, so he voiced
But it,
Thrall, which is like a good voice, I think, for like a big baddie. So
yeah.
Dracoth the Forsaken. His passive ability is when an attack is blocked by Dracoth's Shadow Shield, the damage is absorbed and buffs the next attack.
Oh, his next
His
attack.
next attack.
Okay. Oh, so you
Huge.
gotta figure out a way to deal with that shield.
You do, yeah. Yeah, you got to figure out a way to get around it.
I like
Um,
that there's kind of like there's elements, like you have
yeah,
shadow elements, there's mist. I
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Okay.
And this is sort of the way that he looks. And his armor is gargantuan bone mail. And so we're inside of a world giant, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So the bone
Gargantuan
mail
bone mail.
is the like armor crafted from the bone of the giant. So
Ooh.
it's kind of
Or like the
sick.
bones of the things that the giant ate or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
too.
something
Like a
like
bunch
that.
of
So
yeah, that's cool.
yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
sick.
I like to think that him and Sierra Mistwalker, they kind of have a misty vibe going on, and there
Mm-hmm.
might be some story connection between the two.
There could be. There could
That's
be. I don't
fun.
want no spoilers. No spoilers, but it's kind of sick. Gargantuan bone mail's armor. Special ability is channels the power from the gargantuan bone mail armor to turn into a colossal, nightmarish form that increases in size, strength, and resilience for 5 minutes.
Dang, okay.
Yeah. So he'll grow in size, and his weapon will grow with him, which is a giant warhammer.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, I see that. That
yeah,
thing's
yeah.
cool.
And
Okay.
so that special ability is something you'll have to be aware of when you're fighting Dracoth the Forsaken.
I like that. It looks like he's in his large form in this
Yeah,
photo, but I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was sort of the vibe that I wanted to give.
I like that. Nice, dude. Damn, I wish
Yeah,
I had a visual component for us.
I didn't warn
Okay,
you.
but mine are really good and way better than yours.
Okay,
So,
okay, obviously.
no, of course. But I like yours a lot. Mine, I start out with myself, sure
Oh,
man, cool,
no,
similar to
obviously.
you,
Yeah.
voiced by myself because
Ooh. Because you
nobody can
sound
do it
better.
better than me.
Yeah, you're the perfect person. I would have picked you for you also.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
thank you.
for sure.
Also, so similar to real life, super buff, super rich, really good drip, really great
Yeah,
fashion sense,
yeah,
low luck.
that checks out. Yeah, you're
That's
not
just
very
one of the
lucky.
stats.
You don't need to be
You
lucky
know.
when you're as good at everything else, you know?
Yeah, it's not luck though. That's the thing. It's
Yeah, it's
skill.
skill.
Skill. My passive, all of my attacks are super effective against bug type enemies.
Nice.
I do pest control as my job right
Yeah.
now, and so I feel like that should give me an advantage.
Dracoth the Forsaken is not a bug though, so
Well,
you're gonna need to enlist some
there may
help.
be other enemies, you know, you never
There will
know.
be.
And I've introduced bug type enemies, so there has to be
There will
at
be
least
bug
one
type.
as a
There
joke.
there will be
Please.
bug type enemies. I mean, there's got to be bugs in there to eat all the stuff, right? From
And
inside of the thing.
who's to say a real evil like bacteria we can't just like make it look like a bug,
Yeah.
you know?
There's not one boss fight in the game. I mean, you would be
No,
silly to think that.
definitely not. My armor, band t-shirts,
Oh,
band
nice.
tees. So I go to a lot of concerts. I try to pick up a t-shirt every time, or if I, you know, I like a band, I try to look up their merch and find a shirt or something.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, I'm not wearing a band tee. I'm actually wearing a way better looking shirt.
Whoa. Sick merch, dog.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Did they
band
get
tees.
did they get to pick their band tee? Like, can they like could they name their own band and like there's like stuff to go like custom ability options, or is there a set
That's a fun
number of
idea.
band tees?
But the idea is you'll find new band tees throughout the game. And so
Oh,
each tee is different band, different stats that it adds per, you know,
okay.
depending on the band and how cool the shirt is.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's
yeah, it's real
sick.
deep, real deep.
Yeah, that's deep stuff.
Special ability called Blast Beats. SMC makes an
Sick.
honest attempt to play music on any instrument, and he really tries his hardest, but he's so bad that it does major damage in an area of effect.
That goes
Because
along
I
with the
don't,
band. That goes along with the band tees.
and
And
I've always wanted to play an instrument, but
yeah,
I can't. I
so
never have tried putting the effort, and so
yeah.
I'm really bad at
So
all
it's almost
instruments.
like you're posing as a as a band artist in
The
game.
the inspiration was Chai from Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh
Because
yeah,
he's like this huge rocker, like air guitar, and he doesn't even know how to play guitar.
yeah.
Spoiler
Okay,
alert.
I like that. It
So yeah,
goes with
that's me. That's my character.
makes sense. Cell shading graphics. We need a character that's similar to Hi-Fi Rush. Like
I'll be that guy.
I like it.
Okay. Next character is a potential companion, a
Ooh.
talking dog.
Oh, okay.
His tag says Reggie, but you can name him whatever you want.
Okay.
But Reggie is a really good name. Just saying.
Yeah. Solid name.
Australian Shepherd is the
Okay.
breed.
I like that.
He has an Aussie accent and uses sick Australian slang like
Okay.
brekkie and bludger and fair
Mhm.
dinkum. And he's voiced by Hugh Jackman.
Okay. So are we thinking like it's a actual voice, or is it like a voice box?
No,
You
that's his
know.
voice.
Okay,
He
so it's
talks.
like he
Yeah,
talks. It's a real talking
yeah,
dog.
yeah,
That's sick. I like that.
yeah. He uses his throat, you know, but
Yeah.
he's just special.
Yeah.
And he's Australian and awesome.
I like it.
And Hugh Jackman voice, come on.
Perfect voice to come out of that.
Oh
if
yeah.
if I got a talking dog, that's one of the voices that I would, want it to speak with, right?
Yeah, modded into his voice box.
Yes.
Like Doug from Up.
Yeah, but does so if this dog in this game takes Hugh Jackman's voice, does the real Hugh Jackman lose his voice and he barks now? Is that how that works?
Yep.
I
That
don't know.
is how it
It's
works.
it's magic. I don't know the way that it works.
We pay a lot of money, so
Yeah.
I mean there's always a price.
Yep.
And to get the best voice acting, you need to take the voice,
Sure.
literally.
Exclusive
Yeah.
rights. Yeah.
hmm
I get it.
His passive ability is hyper awareness. So
Oh,
Reggie's
sense.
heightened doggy senses allow him to sense danger from far away. Pretty simple,
Yeah.
but he'll be alerted to something, and he'll like point at it, like a pointer dog kind of
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
and then he'll say, "Hey guys, there's something over here." instead of barking.
I like that. So he still has the same like dog tendencies, but he's like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, psst, psst, hey, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
You guys see, look, I'm pointing at something. Yeah.
But in Hugh Jackman's voice, of course.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try an Australian accent. It would just be British.
Crikey. That's about all I got.
His special ability is called Lockjaw. Reggie viciously attacks an enemy, dealing damage and pinning them to the ground for a critical attack chance.
Whoa, okay, I like that.
So that's Reggie, or whatever you decide to name your talking Australian Shepherd inside of this giant person. It's awesome. It's great. It's
Yeah,
great.
that sounds good. I'm into it.
And I don't have a picture.
That's okay.
But the last one is called Kandaroo.
Kangaroo.
With a
Okay.
C. Kandaroo. Parasitic fish boss.
Parasitic fish boss?
So this is a boss. And again, I wish I had a picture. It would be awesome.
Yeah.
So this Kandaroo is named after the parasitic freshwater catfish from the Amazon that has a tendency to travel up people's urethras.
Yeah.
And he's giant. He's really big compared to us.
Okay.
He's voiced by James Earl Jones,
Okay. Yeah.
the voice of Darth Vader, if you will,
Yeah.
but less robotic. Obviously, he's a
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah. He's not a robot spaceman.
Yeah. His passive, Kangaroo knows where your crotch is at all times and will aim his attacks there.
Perfect. I like that.
Armor, slime. Electrical attacks are ineffective. They don't
Clearly.
work. They just bounce off.
Yeah.
And his special ability is called Heat Seeking. He summons two smaller little Kangaroo that will actually enter your urethra, if not killed or countered. Successful Lil Kangaroo attacks cause a permanent debuff, causing you to scratch your crotch and skip a turn randomly. Skip a turn or just take up a time where you can't move or do anything.
Dude, it'll totally incapacitate Reggie.
Yeah, that's why you got to deal with those little
you gotta deal with
Kangaroos.
them. Oh,
Those little baby Kangaroos.
Dude, that's a crazy boss. That's huge.
Hey, it could be, late game.
Yeah.
Some late game thing, high stakes.
Dude, yeah, super high stakes. Your urethra. Gross.
Parasitic fish boss.
Parasitic fish boss. I think
Yeah,
that's pretty unique, I feel like.
I was thinking, like, what would make a good boss? Okay, bosses should be scary, big and scary.
Yeah.
What's scary? Oh, well, a parasite going up your dick hole.
That's super scary.
That would suck, and I would be really scared fighting that boss. And so, like, he's really large.
Yeah.
So, like,
You're not
he's
worried
not
about
going to do it.
him.
But his attacks and his little babies, they'll go
Yeah.
right up in there.
Yeah, I was thinking like when you said fish boss, I was thinking back to the water tower in Ocarina of Time.
Oh, okay.
And I was just thinking like that fish boss that you're fighting in there, and then you said parasitic, and then it goes up your pee hole, and I was like, oh, that's not the same as what was in Zelda. Much more
No.
terrifying.
Quite unique and something you'll only
is.
find in the Mustache Ride video game.
Yes.
So
Much
those
less
are our
64 name
characters.
pending.
Name pending. 6 characters for you. Let us know in the comments or on Twitter or in our Discord which character you liked the best. Because I like all of them. I like all of them, and I want to see all of them in our game. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make some visuals for yours, and then we'll post those on Twitter. In like a little group with just the names of them.
Just one thread.
Yeah.
And we just post the picture and a short description of each one. That'd be fun. I like that.
Yeah, we'll put them in there.
Nice. So next episode, between this episode and next episode, we are going to be figuring out the main goal or objective. So Tooth and I are each going to bring something to the table of what we would want, and then we're going to have you guys vote on Twitter and whatnot, and we'll decide next episode, that'll be in between the following episodes. Either way,
we get it.
Either way, we'll talk about it next episode, what our main goal or objective is going to be. Not bad. It's coming together, man.
I'm excited. This is good. This is like becoming a huge huge thing. I can't wait till the trailer comes out with the sick like
Oh yeah, dude.
like, and it'll pause, you know. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Well, you'll have to wait a little while longer because
It's
the
true.
game it's deep in development right now. They're begging
Yes.
us for more information so they can keep working, and
All the time.
we're deliberating and talking about what should be, and we can only do so much, with these episodes. And
It's
so
true.
even now, we got to move on.
Yep.
We got so much more to do. Like, remind you guys that our official Discord is open and you can join that right now.
Yay.
Link in the description down below if you're watching later, or
Insert
there's probably
clap.
some command in
Insert
the.
clap track editor.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm sure he'll do that, and it won't be really weird and awkward.
You
I'm
can
sure
find
he'll
that
remember.
you can find that link in our Twitch bio, and we'll put it in our YouTube thing too, so you can join.
Yep.
And that's the best way to give us all of the feedback, besides the
That's right.
comments and our email and all that. So
Do you want to tackle the rest of this, the housekeeping here?
yeah.
I have some Snapple to drink.
Yeah, drink some Snapple. We also put out tons of shorts all the time, and you should watch them because they are great. We talk about pretty, like the thing is going to come from the episode, so you'll know that it's good because you watch the episode, obviously. But they're awesome, and that's how we're going to get more traction. Is by you guys watching those shorts, and they are really great, and they're binge worthy in my opinion. So you should watch them.
Same.
Our Patreon has dropped. Remember, that's the best way that you can give us all your money, and then we can take that money and do really cool stuff and really cool content for you on that Patreon and for YouTube. So do that. And then something
Yes.
really special is that we uploaded our first YouTube video that is not an episode right now.
Second.
Oh yeah, second video.
Mm.
Oh yes, that's true.
Forgot about that, huh?
It's true.
Either way, it's like our
Either way.
first in so long. It might as well be the first.
Yeah. So we did Exquisite Doodle, which was a play off of Exquisite Corpse, and that was really great. And you guys should go watch it on our YouTube channel right now.
Yeah.
It's
Well, after this.
After this, yeah. Don't leave right now.
Yeah, we'll be talking about it more later too,
Yeah.
because it was fun to make.
It was super fun to make. So it was like thinking back, I hadn't really done an Exquisite Corpse in a really long time. It had been like an art class in high school. We did them, and it was like a ton of fun to do it. And so the idea is that one person draws the head, the next person draws the body, and the next person draws the feet, and then you put it together, and it builds an exquisite corpse. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun to do. And we'll talk more about it later on in the topics, because we got some other stuff to look at. But dude, yeah, we'll talk about it in a little bit.
Let's talk about it in a little bit.
Tooth, it's been 2 weeks, yada yada. What have you been up to, bro?
So I've been doing a lot of stuff actually.
You've been busy. You've been in the kitchen.
I've been super busy. I did 2 videos. I released 2 videos. And prior to that, I hadn't released a video for quite a while actually. Like it'd been a while. But last episode I talked about my Minecraft video that I had just done and just released. And so building off of that momentum, I actually did another one, which was Creators Create episode 2. Where I teach everybody how to use Sammy, a really cool resource where you can do fun things on your stream. And that was a lot of fun to make. And so I taught everybody how to do a Twitch chat message, a cool little green screen meme or GIF or something, and then how to do a channel point redeem. So that was really cool. And that's out on my YouTube right now. And then I was like, hey, what better to do then make another video. And so I took some footage that I'd had for a while, and I made a video called Mastering Phasmophobia. and then there's some more title to it. But it's a little episode where my friend Kate tries to teach me how to be a professional in Phasmophobia, and it's a little fun, little quick video. And it was a lot of fun to make, and it gave me some ideas that are in the works right now, and I don't want to reveal them, but it's going to be a pretty cool YouTube video that I'm cooking up um, based in Phasmophobia. So I'm excited for that.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun. Okay.
yeah. So I'm working on that. It's a collaboration between 3 other people and myself, um, and I'm pretty stoked for it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So
Cool.
that's
Okay, I
cool.
can't wait to hear more, man.
I've also been playing Minecraft. So my Minecraft video, we finished up. Uh, I finished up the Allen SMP 2. So we beat the dragon. We went to the end. We did all of that stuff, and that was a ton of fun. And we moved on to a new SMP, Saf's Gaming World SMP, and I've been doing a enamel build, and so it's not actual enamel, but it's marble. So it's white,
Oh,
and I built a giant tooth above the base, and it's this huge giant castle built into the hillside, all out of white marble. So it looks
that
kind of
sounds
sick.
kind of, yeah, that sounds pretty.
It's kind of dope. It's pretty cool right now. I'm sort of in the process of building it all, and yeah, Minecraft is really fun to me, and it's a really chill game to sort of hang out in and just do fun adventures, and so I like it a lot. And then
Nice.
God of War Ragnarok. Jesus Christ. That
Did you
game,
finish it?
not yet.
Oh,
I'm getting closer. So I just went to Helheim, and Kratos and Atreus tamed Big Puppo.
mm-hmm.
And what a freaking crazy, it's so crazy. This game is insane. It's got the most character development, I think, out of any of the games that I've played so far. Like besides Last of Us, I think it's huge. Like everything is so good in it, and the game is just so well done, and
Yeah.
the boss fights are fun, and nothing seems like things seem hard, like difficult in the game, and I die a lot, but it's not because the game is too hard, it's because it wants you to progress to like grow your your abilities and upgrade your items, and like it feels like that. It doesn't feel like just hard to be hard. Like
Yeah.
it feels like a story that you need to progress through, and you're not big enough to come back, or you're not big enough to fight this thing at this time, and you need to circle back and come back another time to get it. So I'm excited to get through that game though, because the story is just so good. I just found out that Kratos, like you met a game because you played, like you're seeing the perspective of Kratos and Atreus. So like,
Yeah.
but Atreus just found out that Kratos knew that he saw his own death projected when they were in Jotunheim in the last game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so deep. The story's so deep, dude.
Yep. And there's still more, man.
I know. It's
I'm excited to hear. I feel like we should
ugh.
do a separate like video. We should record something talking about God of War Ragnarok and then
Yes.
just throw it out
Yes.
and have that up. But just like document a nice deep discussion about God of War Ragnarok cuz I feel
Yes.
like we could easily fill a half hour
Oh
just
yeah.
talking about
Yeah,
at
easily.
least just talking about God of War. Oh,
I'm
especially once
excited.
you beat it, dude.
Oh dude, I'm stoked. I think it's gonna be a like just a awesome thing. I'm excited.
Yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
But what have you been up to? Do you do anything typically?
I've been busy. I've been busy.
Okay.
I finished up Alan Wake 2. That game's a trip, man.
Yeah. It looks
Yeah.
so I didn't get to catch as much of it as I typically do of your playthroughs. I think this is like the
Mhm.
first in game that I've missed in a long time.
Long
But
time.
it's that game looked so good. Like it just
Yeah.
like looks good. Like I didn't understand the story enough because I didn't catch enough of the game,
I didn't
but
either. It's
it
okay.
just like looks amazing no matter what scene you're in, and the
Yeah.
dialogue's really good. I don't know, like
The
What were your
lighting is
thoughts?
crazy.
Yeah, the
The
light,
lighting's really
everything's
good.
crazy.
It's like even in the dark, I don't feel like I can't see anything, but it
Yeah.
feels like still dark. It's really well done. There's like I don't want to talk about the end because it's such a new game.
Hmm.
But overall, I thought it was really innovative as far as like what the Alan Wake 1 formula was and now what this Alan Wake 2 formula is and the gameplay loop.
Yeah.
And then this isn't a spoiler, but you play as Alan Wake. You also play as another character,
Hmm.
and it kind of like there's two different perspectives, two different sides of the same story, and you get this cool back and forth. And I thought that was really cool. But there's a lot of trippiness, and that's something that Remedy does, the developer of Alan Wake 2, really well. One of my favorite things any developer does, but Remedy does this the best, and it's this mix of serious and not taking itself too seriously,
Hmm.
or like the ability to joke or be silly, goofy within a serious situation.
Yeah.
And they have certain characters that are just so expressive, and you can't help but like they're talking about something serious, or they're just it's like a break from the seriousness, and you get to just enjoy the characters being themselves or like talking. I don't know, just the
Yeah.
characters were really well done,
I think
really
it's
well
just like
defined.
it helps like relate to like how you like are in like a real life conversation would be, right? Like everybody's gonna like process everything differently. Like, and somebody tries to like tell a joke like in a moment, like I don't know, like that stuff happens in real life, and so it's cool when video game dialogue like kind of peeks into that space of like being more complex than just like a bunch of voice lines.
Right. I just think it was really well done. There's just a lot of it's really deep. The narrative and all the different characters and how they all affect the story. It's really deep, and I don't know how to explain. Like there, it's like a Venn diagram, but there's like 10 circles, and they all
Mm,
connect a little bit. You know what I mean?
okay,
And
yeah.
so there's overlapping things from everybody, and I don't know. I'm not making any sense. I feel like,
It's a,
but
it's a
overall,
good game.
it's mind boggling.
Yeah.
It bottles up your mind and shakes it around in a bottle. You know?
Yeah, that's a yeah, I've had games that boggle my mind, but I've never had anything that bottles it up and shakes it up and like a Coca-Cola right out.
That's what it did. Yeah,
That's
that's a.
crazy.
I stole that joke from Blades of Fury.
Oh,
I
I
think.
didn't
I
pick
think
up
it was
on it.
Blades of Fury or Anchorman or something. I forget.
You're good
I,
at
uh,
I'm not very good at just like pulling jokes from other things like that.
I've never seen Blades of Fury,
My
and so
brain
if it's
isn't
from
there.
that,
That's a
I don't know
big
how I.
grab.
Yeah. Anyway, I put out a video as well.
Oh,
I also put out a
nice.
video on my YouTube channel.
Go
It's
check it out.
in my toe dip series
Mm,
of videos where I just dip my little tootsies in a game,
yeah.
and either show it off, or we explore it for the first time together, or I just kind of talk about the things I'm enjoying about a game at that moment. And so I did a little toe dip of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, which is a Vampire Survivors like game, with a Deep Rock Galactic skin. So imagine Vampire Survivors,
Hmm.
but there's like rocks that you're mining through. You're collecting ore, and you're also killing a bunch of enemies that are coming at you. It's a really good mix of different gameplay styles, and I just oh man, it hit me. It's scratching itches all over me, and I love it.
I watched your video, so I haven't played the game, but I watched your video and I like the style of it. I like Deep Rock Galactic is a really cool looking game. Another one that I haven't played, but I've watched a lot of gameplay of it.
Yeah.
And so I love that style. Like I like the mining aspect of it. So instead of Vampire Survivors where you're trying to like find places to like build funnels, you can actually build a funnel like of for the enemies to come in. And
Yeah.
so that's a really cool play on that game. And so
Yeah.
those enjoying video. I enjoyed enjoying the
Thank you.
video.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just nothing crazy. No crazy editing or anything. Just a quick, I don't know, it's like a half hour long or something.
Yeah.
And it's just a quick one run through the first biome in that game. And if you don't like it after watching that, then you probably won't like it because that's a lot of what the game is that one loop I did in that video. So
Yeah.
really fun though. I highly recommend it, and it's like $9, not crazy expensive.
Yeah. That's a good price for a game like that.
Yeah,
Like if you need something to just like shut down for a little while and just like, grind through. Seems like a good one.
it's a good one. It's a nice chill one at the end of the night kind of thing.
What's the opposite of a chill one?
Helldivers 2. That's what. Are you leading me into the next
Yeah.
one?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
am.
started. I started Helldivers 2 last night with a couple buddies, and man, so me and one friend, brand new, just bought the game. Our
Mhm.
third friend, he was like level 10, so he's been playing the game a little bit. We do the tutorial, we do like the first intro mission, and then we're on. We go to my level 10 friend's lobby. He sets us into a match that's on like, I don't know, extreme difficulty, I think it was.
Yeah.
And we were fighting automatons, we're fighting bugs, and holy heck, that game is hard. I mean, maybe it's kind of like we were thrown into the fire, you know? And
Yeah.
so like it wasn't the greatest first impression of the game. But I knew that it was a higher difficulty, so I kind of rolled with the punches.
Yeah.
And man, you get overwhelmed. Especially the bugs. The automatons were one thing,
Yeah.
but then there's bugs, giant space starship troopers looking bugs.
Yeah.
Holy, they are oppressive and they kill you very fast, and you don't have time. And yeah,
That
it's just.
game is insane looking. Like it
I
just
felt
like
like I came away from the session with PTSD.
yeah. I feel like you're like I've like watching people play it because I haven't played that one either, but watching people play it and I'm like deep breathing. I'm like go like no like I'm like ah and then you have to like turn it off. I'm like, okay, this is too much. It's like watching bad Twitter videos. It's like I can't watch anymore. I'm getting too nervous. Like I can't. You're making me
Yeah.
nervous. That's what that game's like. I did enjoy you were watching Donkey like in the beginning before your stream started and that video was so funny. Like there's so many
Yeah.
funny moments in that game because it's so intense.
It's effortless too, those moments. They just happen. You
Yeah.
don't there's no reason to try to set anything up to make content like that. Things just happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, that donkey video was funny, dude. And I was thinking just last night, this Helldivers 2 experience, I might make a few shorts.
Yeah.
I might make a little video, I don't know.
Yeah.
But just get some of those funny moments out there, cuz maybe I'll make a short, but a quick montage of all the quick snappy funny moments. Just cuz it was fun. I want to document that session, you know.
Yeah. Could be a good little like 10-minute toe dip.
Yeah. Nah, we'll see.
We'll see.
The toe dips are usually offline recordings, you know.
Yeah, but they don't have to be.
No. So you got Ryan Trahan's candy, huh?
I did, yeah. So he released the candy. Well, I got clickbaited into the video because everybody on YouTube's retiring and that video kind of seemed like that. And then the video was put together so well. It was like the most insane marketing video I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
The video probably cost more than what I make in a year. And I was like, okay. Like I was just like seeing like, Mark Rober was in it, like Colin Samir were in that video, Mr. Beast was. I was like, this is crazy. Like what an epic thing that's happening right now. And then it was a
Yeah.
commercial for candy, and I was like, I like candy. And I'm glad
The
that I
whole
got it because it's sold out.
that whole video,
So
dude, was that whole video, there's like sugar on his lips. And I'm like, what is that on your lips, dude? Stop showing it. Stop showing me your face with that crap all over your lips. What is it? I don't understand. And then you get the payoff, and it's like even more disappointing that it's just an ad. I don't know. But
yeah.
I was just like, oh, it was sugar from your candy that you're trying to sell me. Okay, I get it. But at the same time, like It had me wondering the entire
Yeah,
time,
yeah, it
just like I
did.
know they wanted. Of course they
Yeah,
wanted
it
that.
hooked
It's
you. It
too,
hooks
and
you.
it's there.
It's there.
Just put a
It
mustache there, Ryan.
I know. I don't know why he doesn't have a mustache. It's kind of crazy, honestly. He'd get so many
Yeah,
more views if he had a mustache for sure.
definitely.
But I did get the candy. I bought into the early thing, which is good. Like I said, it's sold out, so you can't even taste it if you wanted to, unless you come to my house because I have some. I did
You
a
doing a
tick.
live taste test?
I don't have any with me right this second, but I did do a taste test, and I did make a TikTok video that you can go watch. Um,
Oh,
and so I did a TikTok video the day that I got it and tested it out. I tried one of every flavor because you got 4 flavors:
oh,
um, pink lemonade, green apple, blue raspberry, and a strawberry. And they're all sour candy strips. Like that's what it is. It's a
mm,
candy strip. And I thought they were really good. The pink lemonade wasn't really like my vibe, but it's super sour, and so I could see the appeal of it. And then the one that I thought was going to be good was the green apple, and it was not good. I didn't like that one at all.
hmm.
But the blue raspberry and the sour strawberry one were really good. The funniest part is I'm in here and I'm tasting. I'm like, these are pretty good. Like it's like no like low sugar in them, like plant based, no artificial whatever. So like it's
Yeah.
better candy alternative. And I was like, this is surprising. Like they're good. Like I like them.
Hmm.
And so I took it down and I gave one to my wife. She spit it out and she was like, I can't believe you're eating.
Because
And
they're
I was
too
like,
sour or
no, she
what?
said she hated it. Like she did not like the taste of it, wasn't good. And I was like, is
What
something wrong?
flavor?
Is something wrong with me? I gave her the strawberry one.
Huh.
And I was like, then I tasted them again and I was like, no, these slap. Like you're the crazy one. Like it's
Huh.
not me.
Hey, to
But
each their own, you
yeah, it
know?
might not be your thing, but like I thought it was delicious. Something else that I
Nice.
also tried is Mr. Beast like re-released like new branding for his candy.
Yeah.
The peanut butter one is filled with peanut butter now.
It
Um,
wasn't before?
no, it wasn't. It had peanut butter flavoring in it. It wasn't like actual like creamy like peanut butter like a Reese's. You know what I mean?
I thought that's what I thought from the marketing and everything, that's what it was. I never tried it though.
If it was, it wasn't done very well. But this
Mm.
new round that he's got out is good, like real
Yeah.
good. Like it actually
Oh man,
contends. It's so
I gotta
good.
try.
It's so
The
good.
thing about Ryan Trahan's candy, I think, is interesting because I know there's another YouTuber, Oompaville, who has a candy company, and he's like pretty upfront about how it's like it's candy. It's not like good for you.
Yeah.
It's not it's not terrible. It's not the worst candy in the world, but like it's not. We're not trying to make the healthy alternative anything. And then Ryan Trahan comes along. He's like, you can have that, or you can have a healthier option. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like I guess that's just
Yeah.
uh,
That's just the way it is. Like you
how
could.
business
It
works, you
is.
know?
In my opinion, I don't think there's ever too much candy variety. Like I feel like you
No.
need a bunch of it. Like what if you're like,
Yeah.
I don't want Skittles today. I don't want that. Like I want sour straws, and so you get sour straws instead. Or you want chocolate, you get chocolate. I feel like having lots of candy is good, in my opinion.
I'm a huge fan of sour candy, dude.
Me too.
Sour candy is probably my number one. Like if I'm
Yeah.
looking for candy, sour gummy candy is mm.
I would suggest trying it. Like if it comes out, like you get 4 packs of them, and there's a lot in each pack. It was $25.
That's my issue is the price.
Yeah.
Is these creators they got I looked at Oompaville's candy
Yeah.
and it's kind of expensive and I don't even know what I'm getting and I'm sure it'd be good, but like, you
I,
know,
really thinking about it though, like the amount of candy that I got in there, that's $6 per bag. That's not really that different if you're going to the store and buying like a $6 bag of sour candy.
yeah, I guess I'd have to see the size of the bag
Yeah.
to agree with you on that, but
I mean,
because
it's
you know,
like it's have you had that like sour airhead strips?
I think so.
So it's like
Yeah,
3 of those is the amount of candy that you get. So it's a lot.
that's
It's
kind of a
like
lot.
it's like enough to where I haven't eaten any of the bags all the way through yet.
Well, that's just a you thing.
I don't think so. Like I could sit here and eat all the candy, but I mean, I ate a whole bag of Werther's candy the other day. I don't know
I'm
what's wrong.
I'm jealous of the sour candy you have. I don't have any candy on me.
Yeah,
I
and
eat it
you
all and
literally
then
can't get this candy now. I
well,
have it. You can't get it right now. Sold out.
sell it on eBay. Not to me, I won't buy it, but sell it for like twice, three times the price.
Anyway, it's good.
Easy,
It's
easy
good.
dubs.
It's probably, if you don't like sour candy, you're definitely not gonna like it because they are sour. It's not
Mm,
like a warhead sour, but it's like catch you off guard sour.
mm.
Yeah.
I love that. Dude, you mentioned this before the show, before the episode, and
Hmm.
I want you to talk about your recent run-in with your croc addiction.
Yeah, so they had a release. So if you guys aren't familiar with Crocs, they do like special releases. Like they have some of their
Dude, these
most
things are
recent ones.
so cool.
They are really cool. Some of the most recent ones are Barney, NASCAR, Barbie. Like they did them with all of the um they do them with everybody.
Barney?
Barney, yeah, dude.
Barney should be nowhere near anything.
I mean, it's kids Crocs. They do Lisa Frank ones, which are cool. Honestly, the NASCAR ones go kind of hard. Like, I'm not a NASCAR person, but if you were, they go kind of hard. Here they are. Um, so this is the NASCAR one, which is not the ones we were talking about, but I just want to show these ones too.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
they're kind of sick, right? They got like a
They got
little
a big old
wing,
fin on the
got a
back.
fin on the back, but
A
that's
spoiler.
that's not the one we were talking about. The ones we were
I guess.
talking about is the Toy Story drop. So they
Oh
did
yeah,
three
yeah.
versions. They did Woody. So these are the Woody ones. They even have like Andy, like markered in the bottom.
That you didn't show me these ones.
No,
These are
I
cool.
didn't. These are cool. So they have the gibbets in them, like, you know, Woody, Sheriff, Gibbet, pretty sick. They have the hat. And then they have like the little lasso. So pretty sick.
Those are
Uh,
silly.
they are silly. These ones are silly. They have Buzz Lightyear version.
Okay. Okay.
So the Space Ranger version, which goes hard too.
Mm-hmm.
Some cool Buzz Lightyear, you know, gibbets in them. The little laser button on it.
Yeah.
Good addition. But the ones that I want are the Pizza Planet off courts. And so these are the Pizza Planet ones. If you guys haven't seen Toy Story, that's crazy, in my opinion. You should watch it. Very underrated movie, at least the first and second one. But
You
these
don't
are
like the third one?
nah. I don't like the I don't like the later Toy Stories. Call me old fashioned, but
You're old fashioned.
I'm into the first two.
So so you did so you watched it? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I've seen all the Toy Stories. I like them.
So
They
you
just
saw them all
they're
holding
just
hands going into the fire?
yeah, but they're just I just
Did
like
you probably didn't even cry. You
listen.
uncrying
Toy Story 1 and Toy
person.
Story 2 are like that's like my thing. You know what I mean? Like that's my
Hmm.
time. So
Yeah.
like anyway, the off
Personally, I think Toy Story 2 is the weakest, which might be crazy to say also. But
yeah, I don't know if it's the yeah, like I don't know if it's crazy to say. I can see why you see that.
it's just so yeah. Well,
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, that beside the point, these released and I get a text
mhm.
message when new Crocs release because um well, because I do. I just get the message. I like Crocs. I got a bunch of them. I got a whole wall of them right here. I got some sick of Blueberry classics, which are kind of nice. But I like Crocs. Anyway, I get the
That's
text
another
message.
that's another video we're gonna have to do is going through your Croc collection.
I don't have as many as some people do, but I do have probably I have Crocs that I don't wear, so I guess you call it a collection at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
so
trying to think, what do I collect? And it's like, I guess I have a bunch of band T-shirts, but I wear them and they're all
yeah,
scattered, and no, they're not like a collection on display, you know.
true.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
But anyway, I missed the drop by a minute, 1 minute and 30 seconds, at least from my calculation, and they were sold out in every size.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
The sneaker heads, the croc heads,
It's crazy.
crazy asses.
Ludwig probably bought all of them.
No, they don't make
Bastard.
any Balenciaga Pizza Planet Crocs, so
This is
it's
true,
kind of
yeah.
tough.
Anyway, yeah, I saw that, and I wanted them really bad because I'm a big croc guy. I like them. They're
Croc
comfortable.
head.
They're easily crockhead. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a crockhead.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have no shame.
You
I'm
can
not.
be a croc head, and there's
Yeah,
they surely make croc hats that you could that you could just live it.
they might. Yeah, I'd wear a crock
They'll,
hat. I'm not above
they'll
it.
probably pull your hair out.
But I'm a big fan of them, and I can't believe I missed it. But something that I didn't miss, and we didn't really bring up, but I'm gonna bring it up right now because I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since I saw it, and
Okay.
not necessarily for a good reason, but I just can't stop thinking about it. And it's this Chizza, so it's not pizza, it's Chizza, and it's KFC chicken pizza from KFC.
What are
And
your thoughts? What are your thoughts? This looks like
I
something that you would hate and
I
like be like anybody who eats this is disgusting.
you know,
Criminal. Call the cops.
when I saw it, I was straight to jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, straight to jail. Get out of
Yeah.
here, KFC. You have the hottest takes
Believe
on
it or not,
food.
straight to jail.
They had a chicken like bun hot dog thing. That was
Yeah, the double down. No,
yeah.
oh, you're talking about something else, huh?
It's no, I think that was it. It was
The
any
the the double down, bro.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. They have the
That was
hottest takes. Anyway, I
no,
saw
wait,
the
not anyway. Oh, sorry. You saw this. Okay.
anyway, I saw it and I was like, straight to jail. This no, you can't have this. But then I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't know. Like what like you put chicken on pizza sometimes.
Yeah, hell yeah, you do.
And I was like, cheese is good,
Think about a
but
chicken parm.
chicken
A chicken
parm, that's
parm
what I was thinking.
marinara
That's what I was
sauce.
thinking of. The key thing is that sauce has to slap. It has to be good or it's going to
Yeah.
throw everything off. But then I was thinking, what if you had the spicy recipe on it? Oh, the everything started going through my mind, and I was like, this is actually I want this. I want to try this. I have to
Oh
have it.
man. When
Must
does it
have.
does it is there a date? Is it out now? Is it coming out?
I don't know.
What's the deal with this?
I don't know if it's like out yet or not. I can't tell.
Is it fake? Is it a meme? Are we being memed upon right now?
I don't think so. No, pop up in NYC on Saturday, February 23rd to 24th. Yesterday. New York.
Oh,
You
in New
could get
York.
it.
So it's not.
But maybe we could get it because it's debuted. It debuted in the Philippines in KFC. I'm just
Okay.
saying that you need to keep
Pizza.
your eye out for Chiza, which is chicken pizza from
Mm-hmm.
KFC, and yeah, like it's a combo meal. Includes the Chiza, secret recipe fries, and medium drink, and I want that for dinner tomorrow.
You know, every now and then I notice that fast food restaurants are like grasping at straws. Burger King, not to like, I'm not naming any names here, just like
Mm,
generally fast food restaurants, Burger King, grasping at straws. They're
yeah,
running out of things, ways to innovate.
yeah,
And so Burger King will put out these cheese it or no, the like cheese filled I don't even know. They're like there's like macaroni and cheese inside of like it's like a nugget or like it's like deep fried.
yeah.
I didn't like them. And I tried a couple other things. They were just grasping at straws. But this is different. This
This is
pizza.
different.
This is different.
Most people grasp at straws in fast food. The two that I think like knock it out of the or three. I'm gonna say three. The three that tend to knock it out of the park are Little Caesars, Taco Bell, and KFC.
Yeah, I
Anything
agree.
they make is fire because if you compare cost to innovation, it's there.
hmm
and it's good,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
And
loving it.
convenience.
And Burger King
Convenience.
peaked in 2006. So anyway,
Yeah,
they haven't
I'd
been
have
good
to
since
agree
then.
because I haven't liked them in a long time.
No.
I like that. I like certain things they do, but I just had too many bad experiences with Burger King.
Burger King sucks. McDonald's sucks. Wendy's has Frosties. But other than that, they suck. And that's just
Yeah,
the way that it is. They're not
I
they're
had
not the top on the totem pole anymore.
I had Wendy's today.
Did you have a Frosty?
No,
Well, your day sucked.
I got a medium Coke, and I had an Asiago chicken sandwich and some
Trash.
fries.
Trash.
And between me and you, Tooth, I ate it all on the clock. So I got to
Dang.
spend my
You got
lunch
paid for
napping.
lunch?
Don't tell anyone,
I'm not telling anyone.
but yeah, I ate it on the clock, and then I spent my lunch napping. Kind of a
The-
pro strat.
Hey,
Kind of thievery, kind of pro strat.
you know what you call that?
Straight to
Wage
jail.
theft. As a
Yeah,
name.
well, look, that's so many syllables, and such a harsh thing to say to a friend. You know what I
Nope,
mean? So
nope.
like,
I'm
you
a
could probably
huge
relax.
I'm a huge endorser of wage theft. Work so
Oh,
little. Work so little, get paid so much more. That's what I'm saying.
unless it's for mustache ride, in which case I would never
Yes.
waste time on the clock. I
No,
work
no.
100% efficiency all the
I
time.
would never be typing laughing faces in the YouTube chat instead of making awesome shorts. That's what I.
I mean, it couldn't be me.
No,
I wouldn't do that.
no, I wouldn't do that either.
All right, real quick, let's bust this next segment out because we're running out of
Yes.
time for our final thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're going. Tooth actually. I didn't have much to do with this, but Tooth gathered together some gaming setups, some
Mhm.
photos of some gaming setups,
Yeah, I
and
did.
we're gonna rate them. Should we do like a 1 to 10 scale?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
10 being the best, like a good, great, perfect.
yeah,
and
10,
one
10
being-
is 10 is like you're ready to switch your setup to it. And 1 is Asmon Gold setup, but he only streams to 1 viewer.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah, okay, yeah, for sure.
Like
Yeah,
his content's
I know
good, but his space sucks.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Okay,
all right.
I'm ready then.
All right, you ready? Okay. All right, first one. So looks like we
Ooh.
have sort of it might be a standing desk situation.
Oh yeah.
But they have the chair there. They have the racing setup over in the corner with the wheel and the racer
Yeah.
chair. And they have the one piece. At least I'm assuming that it's a one piece like neon sign. Kind of looks like
Oh, yeah.
Scrawl Crossbones, but it's got the hat. So
That's
yeah.
One Piece for sure.
So yeah,
That's
is it.
nice. I like that. I didn't even notice the driving setup for a minute.
Yeah,
That's nice. And the super wide angle monitor.
yeah.
Not my cup of tea, but I've never tried
Same.
it. So maybe if I tried it, I would understand. And then I love that case, that PC case.
That PC case is sick, right?
That thing's nice. Yeah.
It's
Overall,
huge.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I'm gonna give it a 7. And it's because I want more space in between the racing setup and the monitor, but I get it. Like you want the monitor there, but I would have another monitor for my racing setup. Right.
Sure. I imagine he probably just turns that top monitor maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe it's just he uses the wide angle one all the way over there. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
But overall, kind of sick. Huge
Yeah,
desk
really cool.
mat for that little tiny keyboard. So
Yeah, that's the dream.
that is the dream.
I'm trying to buy me one of them's.
He has so many icons on his desktop, but they're so organized. Or their desktop.
I mean, that's like right click organize desktop or something, right? Or like sort.
yeah, but there's
It's
so
easy.
many of them. Why are there so many icons?
See, I would highlight all of them and put them in a folder that's called desktop.
You are
That way,
outrageous. We're going to the next one.
it's like
I
shoving
don't.
all your stuff in your closet when you're cleaning your room.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk to you right now. We're going to the next
Still a
one.
mess, just out of sight.
No, you don't do that. You clean it up.
I do.
Don't
I
put
do
it
that.
down. Put it away, and not away under the rug to hide it. Put it away where it goes. Don't put it down. Put it away. Go clean. Get. All right, we're
yes,
ending
Dad.
the episode.
Yes,
Go
yes,
clean
Father.
it up.
Yes, Papa.
Just kidding. All right, next. Next.
All right, what do we got here? We got a super red background.
So this one
What
is like kind
is
of
that
crazy.
an iPad or
This is
laptop?
an AMD IdeaPad, and so I think it's a laptop, but the ingenuity here is that they have it hooked up to a TV, and they have the laptop folded around so it's a second monitor
Yeah.
in their setup. So
Interesting.
busted, honestly, in my opinion, but
I appreciate the ingenuity.
but
for
the
sure.
the hustle to get the second monitor.
You got to do what you got to do. Mm-hmm.
But I'm just thinking one rage moment where you hit that desk,
That tips over.
that's tumbling. That's
Mhm.
tumbling. That's why I got to give it a 3.
3.
Yeah.
That's harsh, man. I'm gonna give it a 4. I was thinking somewhere closer to the middle. A
Yeah.
4 feels right because the potential's there. They have the space. They have the ideas. You know,
It's
like I
true.
imagine this guy in the future, this person is gonna have a pretty sick setup. If they care to post a picture of this, then imagine what they're carrying is gonna take them. You know, as far as their setup goes, they got potential. But right now, as it is, it gets the job done.
Mm-hmm.
And what more could you ask for?
I'm just worried about their AMD IdeaPad. You know.
It might be taped out of sight. You never know.
Oh.
You get some duct tape there, and that thing's not moving.
Yeah, I guess so. I never thought about that. All right.
Yeah, I got it all over the place in my setup.
Duct tape?
Oh, yeah.
Holds up your monitor? That's your monitor mount is duct tape?
Duct tape and sticks and glue.
I didn't think about
Elmer's.
that. We'll have to post a budget stream setup for everybody.
One of these days, perhaps.
One of these days. All right, next one. Next one. A lot of desks.
Whoa.
In this one. But
I'm instantly drawn to this one.
You're drawn to this one?
Mm-hmm. Looks cozy.
It does look really cozy.
Yeah.
It's got I like the cool poster in the background, you know, the movements video game arcade poster.
Yeah, it looks like there used to be a lot more posters, or there's a lot of space for more posters, which is nice. It looks like they're infinite possibilities.
It looks like they're in transition of like trying to put up more posters.
Yeah.
And then
I think this person needs more posters.
Is this like a little stool? What is it?
Where?
This little.
Oh, that.
It looks like a little footstool or something.
Oh, like a footrest.
Yeah.
Huh.
10 out of 10.
I think, man, I don't know what it is about this one. I just feel it in my bones. 10 out of 10.
10 out of
10. 10 out of 10.
This is
good.
On.
Look at the kitty.
Oh, the kitty's good.
The Skelekitty.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into that.
You gotta love that.
You do.
Gotta love that.
10 out of 10.
Wow.
Can't get any better, honestly.
No, I don't think it does.
All right. We'll go to the next one.
This person is probably really handsome.
I would agree. All right, next one.
Would you?
Sort of a mobile setup, I think, probably. Or they're working on it. But
is this a joke? This is your setup, huh?
No, this is my setup when I'm on, you know, in the hotel rooms when I'm traveling around, and
okay,
I can't have a proper setup, you know. Nope,
this is sad. Frankly, this is sad.
This is the floor setup. Honestly,
frankly, PC on carpet is cursed.
All right, so hear me out. What would your feelings be about this if they had better cord organization?
It wouldn't feel good. It's still in the middle of a walkway. It's in a doorway.
Yeah. You have to
in a doorway. You have to step over
over this to get to it.
You have to try not to kick your monitor every time you go take a pee. Look, is that the bathroom right behind it?
Yeah,
Not to mention you're smelling dumps. Oh, your whole family's dumps the whole time.
Oh, dude, this is the person. Their car has stickers all over it. I know it does because their PC has stickers all over it.
Well, maybe, probably.
Yeah,
You don't like stickers on your PC?
not if you have them all over your car too.
Hmm. I don't have any stickers on my PCs,
Good,
but I'm not above it.
insult you. Just kidding. But we are insulting this one, and I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10. Good baseline.
Decent baseline, but man, look at the bezel on that monitor. Big bezel.
Yeah, it is.
For that, 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
Yeah, bad bezel. Everything else, I could probably look past, but just like it's taking up half the screen.
They have a PlayStation. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Okay, next one.
All right.
In my opinion, this is the favorite of the ones that I've seen. My top 3 at least.
Oh.
I like the amount of desk space here. It's not necessarily the gear in it, but like the setup and desk space. So, like I'm thinking like if I rolled over here,
Right,
I can start editing, and then I roll over here and I'm gaming, clicking heads. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I there's 2 chairs,
It is.
which makes me think it's for 2 separate people,
It's a couples setup, is what this is.
which bugs the hell out of me.
But I'm thinking about it in my thing. 0 out of 10 for a couple setup.
Imagine
You know,
you're sitting there, you're gaming, and once a minute, you're getting bumped from behind. You know what I mean? Every time you want to get up, you got to look behind you, gently go out, so not to, bump and grind your partner.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do that. You know what I mean?
You don't bump and grind your partner?
No. That would be rude when they're trying to game.
Okay. Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying, there's not enough room. There's a lot of desk space, but there's not enough room.
Looks like there's enough room to bump and grind while you're gaming.
Yeah.
Just saying. Sounds kind of cool. All right, what do you give it?
Oh,
I'm giving it an 8 out of 10.
There's another issue I have is the low light. Like, yeah, cool, your RGB is cool, but I can't see your setup.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what do you have on your desk? What, like what? I think there's a camera, but I can't tell. And like, what are we working with? I'm seeing a silhouette of your setup. I'm not seeing your setup. So I don't know. I'm not rating the picture. I'm rating the setup, but I can't tell. Yeah. So I gotta give it a 7. Oh, and then it's a couples setup. 6.9.
All right, 6.9. It's a good rating though.
I mean,
for the bump and grind setup.
For the bump and grind setup. 69, 6.9.
All right, next one. Last one for the night.
All right.
My personal favorite of the night.
Oh.
Kind of sick.
That's aesthetic.
It's aesthetic, right?
Yeah.
Got a good vibe. Look at the monitor count's good.
Monitor count's good.
Yeah.
2 vertical, 2 horizontal.
Yep.
Nice symmetry going on.
Cool lights. They got Funko Pops. I like Funko Pops.
Yeah. Wow. And then look, it looks like they did the whole puffy cotton backdrop kind of thing.
Yeah. It's got some cool backdrop deal.
There's some RGB, but not too much. Well lit, so we can see the setup.
Just enough.
Can we get a zoom in on that?
Just enough to get your, to get your PC running fast.
Yeah. Can we get a zoom in on that desk?
Yeah. Look, they got a trash. I got it. Trash. Nice.
What is this, man?
What do you mean?
There's a post in the middle of underneath the desk.
Mm-hmm.
That's a load-bearing post for this person, I assume. And
yeah, I would think so.
I'd just be knocking my knees on it.
Really? You
And
wouldn't you wouldn't put your feet up on it, like you're sitting crisscross and you're pinning your feet against it so it's comfy.
I'd be afraid. I'd be afraid to because it would break and then everything would like
No,
fall
no,
through.
it's structural. It'd be strong enough for something like that.
Hmm.
Or you wrap your feet around it, or it
Mm.
could be metal, so like it's a nice cold feel against your legs.
Hmm. I guess maybe I haven't thought enough through it, and I could see some benefits. There's probably some
Yeah,
benefits to it.
there's got to
Okay,
be
you turn me
benefits.
around. You turn me around. Sure, there's some benefits.
Yeah.
Let's zoom back out. Let's see. Huh,
What do you think?
man.
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
I feel like I could make this place home. You know,
You
I feel
could.
I feel like it's probably nice and warm in there, not too warm, it's well lit. This person is very well lit. Look at those lights are legit.
Yeah, they're huge.
I gotta say, man, 9.9 for
9.9.
this person because I had to take 1.1 off for that post. I can't get over it. I
You
can't get
can't get
over the
over the
post.
post. Hey, it's fair.
9.9 though is
It's
really
fair.
good.
9.9 is good. So we have our winners for tonight. Is this one who won worst setup um of
Ah,
any setup.
congrats to this person.
Honestly, I haven't seen Jinxie's setup, but I imagine this is his setup because he's so close to the camera all the time and he's always smacking stuff, but nothing seems to be falling anywhere, and it's because it's carpeted. It's nice and soft.
Ah,
So,
that
anyway,
makes sense.
one winner for tonight. The next winner, this one here, good setup. We liked that there's potential for a lot of posters. The footrest was cool. The little kitty here, and
Mm-hmm,
this one
mm-hmm,
here,
mm-hmm.
well lit, homey, looks good. I'm into it. Good setups.
Not bad. And this one, it's like a it's just got a lot of personality.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
got tons of personality, which your setup has to have.
I think we chose correctly. Frankly,
I think so too. Honestly,
yeah.
everybody
Wow.
agrees. Clearly.
Clearly, I don't think there's any other choice. So all right, let's do one more thing, and
Yeah.
we don't have to spend all night on this. I just want to talk because we don't make other YouTube videos super often,
We don't
as often as
know.
we would like. But you brought up this idea of doing something with the concept of exquisite corpse,
Yes.
which, like you said, it's like collaboratively drawing a figure, a
Yeah.
humanoid thing
Yeah.
in sections without looking at each other's work. And so you're trying to just piece together based on very little information. And I've never heard of that concept until you brought it up to me. Never
Yeah.
even heard exquisite corpse, those words put together. It was gibberish. And once you explained it, I was like, we have to do that. We
Yeah.
have to do that. It's so simple and it makes something so funny and unique. And I think what we ended up with was definitely funny and unique.
It definitely
And
was.
and we're artists, man. I mean,
True.
frankly, put it up in the Smithsonian, you know?
I mean, it could be
Sistine Chapel
It could be
vibes.
on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I was really into the idea. Like I said, like in high school, we did it like in art class as like a fun little thing. Like when we'd start the school year off with something fun like that. But then
Yeah.
I was like, we also did it like I was in art classes all through high school, so like I did art 1 through 4, like art honorary deal the whole way through. And
Nice.
we would do cool little things like we would do exquisite corpse, but like extend it out. So we'd take a whole whiteboard and you would draw something, and then someone would like draw onto it, and it would like you would like chain across the whiteboard. And like it was like you had to like somebody drew one piece of it and then the next piece, and then the next person had to start drawing something that would like beat that thing, like that it would be a better thing in the end. And so it
Hmm.
was like this like chain of like almost like the old woman that swallowed the fly, but exquisite corpse.
Interesting.
And so you would do
Interesting.
all sorts of cool things. And so I just, the idea seemed so fun. And I was like, we could pair it with like random generator and like just come up with something really cool. And I thought it would just be like a really fun, like nonsensical thing for us to do and would make a cool YouTube video. And it did.
It did, I think. And the thumbnail is really fun, I think. Funny. Do you want to pull up that video and just kind of play the beginning in the background?
Yeah, yeah.
Just so there's some sort of idea, some visual component of what we're talking about. But yeah, we put out a video. It's called Exquisite Doodle because let's be real, we're not the best artists with a mouse, and so we just figured we put some sort of a less professional name to it, Doodle, because it's definitely a doodle.
It is definitely a
Um,
doodle.
and it's really simple. Like we're probably over dramatizing the whole thing with this chat, but it's so simple but fun,
Yeah,
and it's like a framework to make jokes and make something silly.
yeah,
And so we definitely need to do this again.
yeah.
Is all I'm getting at.
I was a big fan of it, and like we found this website called Monsterland, which allowed you to sort of do that framework of Exquisite Corpse.
Mhm.
But it was a lot of fun because you were off screen, like you didn't know what the other person was drawing, and you only had a little bit to go off of. So like this is, for example, like this is me starting it, and we did the Sunstone Kangaroo, which was the random generator that we did. So this was sort of the end, but you only have like a little bit to go off of in
You
the
really gotta, yeah.
yeah, you really got to
I thought you were
focus.
gonna say a little bit of time because 3 minutes
Oh
feels
yeah,
like oh a
oh
good amount of
yeah,
time, but it's not.
not when you're doing
There's a
it.
small amount of time and a sliver of the doodle to go off of,
Yeah.
uh,
So it's,
and somehow it comes together and
it
looked good.
does.
I mean,
It
it
does.
looked like a kangaroo to me.
Yeah,
So
I think so. I think it looked really good. Like I'll pull up the photo here, but like we did Sunstone Kangaroo, which was our wild prompt, and the idea behind it was that it had
oh I forgot.
radiating rays that were nurturing orphaned animals. And so I didn't see any orphaned animals in the little preview that I got. And so I drew some in too. And
Hmm.
then so SMC put some spiders and a dove. And I went with leopard, gecko, and turtle because those seemed super obvious in the moment for whatever
Yeah,
reason. Um, but this, in my opinion, this was one of the most fun things that I've done, like in like content collaboration, because it's just
nice.
like it's just fun. It's like unique. It's not something you do all the time. Like it's low stakes. Like
Low stakes.
we don't have to like sit here and like pretend that we know how to draw or like do anything like that. It's just like a fun thing where
Yeah.
we're just vibing.
Yeah, and there's a lot more context and more information than what we're giving you here within the
Yes.
video. Go watch it if you're interested, if you're curious, or wait around for episode 2 because we have a little plan to change things up a little bit for episode 2. We're thinking of going with a different theme. Uh,
Yes.
so like maybe instead of a monster, it's something else, or uh, who knows? We'll figure it out when the time comes. We
Yeah.
haven't thought all the way through it yet, but
It's gonna be a
but
lot
yeah,
of fun.
yeah, I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the next one.
I'm excited. It's gonna be really good.
And we have another idea for something else coming out on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
is doing because we've done a few tier lists within episodes,
Yes.
and they always take up like the entire episode,
Yeah,
and the
they're
episode goes way long.
it's a long time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And so we've decided to do another tier list, but as a separate video. And so
Yes.
we're thinking about doing a food tier list. But what were you thinking? Like we bring
So it has
foods and
yeah, it's got a unique twist to it. So typically you would just take a tier list that you find, but our idea is that we're going to be bringing to the table some of our favorite foods and our least favorite foods. And so SMC and I will both bring all of that to the table, and we'll make our own tier list, and then we'll be recording each of our tier lists, and sort of just like the whole idea is that I get roasted all the time for not liking stuff constantly. And just
yeah,
because I don't like ketchup doesn't make me a monster. Okay? It doesn't.
debatable.
And just because ketchup is, below the tier list, not even on it, because it's so
Mm.
bad, um, doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. But it is going to build for some controversial conversations
This
around
is gonna be a
food.
hard tier list. We're gonna have to
It
settle
is.
somewhere in between not on the list and S.
Yes. Well, I'm thinking
And
that
I don't know how
we
we're gonna do it.
I'm thinking we could go two ways. Like I could do the tier list and set it up, and that's my baseline, and then I give you my tier list, and I'm sitting there like trying to convince you where I think they should go, but I've already have placed them somewhere.
Oh,
And so then we compare at the end.
that could be interesting.
Yeah. So
Like we each
there's a
make our
couple
own.
yeah, there's a couple ways
Yeah.
that we could do it and go, and I'm excited to try it out. It's gonna be a fun little
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, we'll think more about it. It'll be a lot more structured during the final product. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, we have some ideas for more YouTube stuff. We have some more ideas for Patreon videos and stuff, and uh, pretty excited about all that. And that's it. That's pretty much it for the episode tonight. I'm gonna wrap it up because I have to pee so bad.
Hmm.
But have you ever had it where like you have to pee really bad, and then it kind of just goes away?
No. Like I start getting like really antsy where I'm like moving around a lot, and then I have to like convince myself like I cannot pee my pants. And then you have to like start to reason with yourself, well, am I going to be mad at myself if I pee my pants? Like what's going to
Mm-hmm.
happen? Like is it really going to be that bad? Like I'm at home, I can go change my pants. But then the shame that you would feel if you pee your pants at home.
Very little. Very
Really?
little.
Really?
Yeah, well,
You're at
nobody's around
home.
to
The
see.
bathroom's right there.
I
Just
do
go
it
to
all
the
the time,
bathroom.
man. Oh,
Just
it's
go to
so
the
much simpler
bathroom.
just to let it go.
Just
Let
to
it
pee your
go.
pants?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah. Just change your clothes, peel them off.
just
Peel
peel
off
them
your
off.
clothes after you pee in them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you finished the Valorant game.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, you just
But I got to go fast because I'm in queue for the next one, you know?
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Anyway, sometimes it happens to me where it just kind of goes away.
Mm.
But then once I'm like the thing that made it go away, like my distraction, once that's over, it's back, baby.
It's
It's
back.
back.
You and
I
you
have
had
to
to
tell
pee. It's
myself,
even worse.
I'm like, you can do. I'm like hyping myself up, like I'm at the gym trying to hit my reps. You know, I'm like, you got this, man. Don't be a little bitch. Don't be a bitch. You got this. Don't be a pussy. You can do it. You'll make it to the bathroom.
No,
Only 10 minutes. It's
you're
only
not.
10 minutes. You can do this.
Does the sound of water like have to make you go like worse? Like if I was like,
No,
no,
that doesn't do it. But it's like the thought of anything potentially making it worse
yeah.
makes it worse. So like
I've seen
like
people
'cause
I've seen people put other people's hands in warm water while they're sleeping, and
do
it
you
makes
think
them
that's
pee.
legit?
I've always wanted to test it, but I can't tell because I'm like, well, like you probably have to do it while you have to pee. But is it the same if I'm in the bathroom and I'm like running my hand under warm water while I'm at the
No,
bathroom?
you would have to actually pee the bed. You
Yeah,
would have to do it overnight. Get some Depends and do it for science, man.
for content and
Please.
science and
Please.
for the American people.
The world needs to know.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's the next Mustache Ride YouTube videos. Tooth pees the bed.
Be our mustache ride mythbuster and just let me know. Let me
Okay.
know, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do.
All right.
And I'll let
Great.
you
Well,
know that this episode's over.
thanks everybody for being here. Hold on. I have things to say.
Oh my god.
Thanks for watching. I hope you had a really great time. Remember, you can I'm like acting like I'm reading. I am though. You can contact us at mustacheridepod@gmail.com if you'd like to participate in the episode, make it a little bit better, give it a little
Yes.
bit of that you shine
Mm-hmm.
by contacting us, sending in questions or comments or things you want us to talk about, topics that you want to hear us discuss.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if you want to just get a hold of Tooth, you can get all of his links to his Twitch and YouTube and Twitter and all those other relevant links in the description down below. And for some reason, you want my things of that sort, same spot, right next to Tooth down there. I just can't stop looking at Tooth. And that's it. Thank you, and I hope you get your mom something nice because I need to do that for my mom. Get your mom something nice. Bye.
For what? Why are we getting mom something nice?
Because she birthed you. Least you could do.
I was just getting her something because she birthed me. Like I didn't tell her to.
Hard work, man. Hard work for you.
Whatever. All right. See you guys later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you next time.